I don't mind admitting it, I feel a bit, my stomach's going.
The Flying Yeti!
Gay. It says ready to race, I ain't racing nowhere. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. Hopefully it's got a quick shifter. Oh my god. I never even touched the throttle then, and it's like, oh sugar. Welcome back, or to my little, this is going to be me being a right pussy on a KTM video. I'll tell you what, it's just, he literally shuts that throttle and it just flies. I mean, I've literally done like 25, 30 mile an hour. Oh my giddy up! I'm trying not to swear. This is a sweary bike. Oh my god. I can't see anything yet because I'm just overwhelmed by this bike. Oh, sublime quick shifter there on the... Oh, this front feels lovely. Right, let's try and compose myself. Compose yourself, you fool! I've got high beam, I know to turn that off. Like that. Oh my god. Oh, this thing so far at 30 mile an hour feels like it wants to kill me. And it sounds like it wants to kill me with this acropovic on. Oh, you're definitely going that way, huh? Let's try this quick shifter. Quick shifter's lush. The up and the down's really nice. Oh my god. Oh my god. I've never rode one of these. Right, let's start on this frigging video because this is going to be me going like a girl. So, a little bit of backstory on this bike before I start the video, and why am I riding such a bloody angry beast. I'll start by the backstory. This bike was a Part X. It came into a BMW, Wollaston BMW in Northampton. The customer bought a brand new BMW, and I was the person that delivered his brand new BMW. I shan't say you are, for are you supposed to say? Anyway, whatever, shut up, Boston. And this was the Part X against the brand new BMW that he purchased. So I got his brand new bike off, and we had the usual exchange of pleasantries. And then I said, oh, I better load your KTM on the van then. So I've always kind of liked KTMs, but it's never really been on my radar to sort of lust after one. So anyway, I got on it and started it up, and it's all hell broke loose. It's like, oh my god, it's just like, what the hell is this? It's an eruption of noise and scariness from his garage. So I rode it up onto the thing, and then when I got back to Wollaston, I made the mistake of saying to one of the sales reps, I said, oh, you know what, I really like that KTM. And that was the worst thing I could have said, because his little face lighted up with joy, thinking he might have a sale. And then fast forward a week, I'm riding it. So yeah, this is how it come to be. I don't like these little stubby levers. It's got the ASV, is that what they're called? ASV levers, little stubbies, and they're horrible. Whoa, my god! swear now, I'm just literally tickling that throttle. I'm not opening out the throttle, I'm just literally tickling it. And this thing, literally from no res at all, just instantaneous. It's like an electric vehicle. If you've ever been in a Tesla and it's just like 3, 2, 1, oh my god, this is just like an electric, with the added benefits of the Aquapopic soundtrack. Oh my god, even in like, oh god, this thing is massively fast. Apparently it's got 180 brake. It's a 2021 KTM Super Duke R, and I can't speak again. I'm obviously riding really slowly, and I still can't speak because I'm thinking, oh my god, what the hell is this thing going to do to me? It definitely feels like it's going to kill me. Yeah, it's got 180 brake. Oh, really, 180 brake out of this frigging great monstrous Hellfire Fury engine, which is the KTM, however cc it is, 1290 something or other, or is it 13, whatever, who gives a shit anyway. It's just mental. I don't really care if it's 1290 or 1290 whatever. I'm sure it's 1301 or something, I don't freaking know. Whatever, who gives a damn? Oh god. And apart from the 180 brake, apparently it's got 140 pound-foot of torque. And as I've already outlined, the torque comes in from literally nothing. And the soundtrack, it's got full Aquapopic system on this one. I've already said it's 2021. Yeah, I think I've done that. And there's a lot of carbon on there as well. I mean, I'll stop somewhere and do some little video-y type bits, as you do. Try and look all cinematic. Doing 30, I'm obviously doing 30. This speedo is in kilometers per hour, not miles per hour. And talking of the dash, I mean the dash, I have to literally turn my head down. One reason I've turned it down more exaggerated is because I've got this GoPro on the chin mount, so that gets in the way of vision a bit, but the screen is quite low. So you have to turn your head down to actually see it. As far as TFTs go, I'd probably say this is the second best TFT that I've actually come across. First being the BMW. The BMW is hands down the best one, but this is a close second, to be honest with you. It's not cluttered with loads of stuff. If you look at some of the screens, I mean, I find the Ducati one a little bit cluttered. There's a lot going on. Whereas you take a quick look down at that, and you can see miles per hour in massive great letters, which even without my glasses I would be able to read. And you can see them in third gear, and there's a rev counter for whatever. I mean, I'm not going to be revving this thing too much anyway, because I'm scared and I've got tiny balls. But I don't care, because it's making me smile and making me laugh and making me talk like a giddy teenager. Smiles per miles, this thing is friggin' epic. Talking of epicness, the suspension, it's not semi-active, it's fully adjustable apparently, and you don't need the tools. You need your fingers to do some twiddling. Now, it is set reasonably firm, which you'd probably want on something like this. But yeah, you can twiddle till your heart's content with it, I would imagine, to get it to your liking. This road is pretty bumpy. I can feel the bumps, but the suspension feels premium. It's got that WP suspension, apparently. So, I mean, this is gonna be it. Oh, it's gonna be. It actually is. Oh, don't get it all dirty. Look, what's mud on the road for? This is just like a first review of some idiot old bloke riding a stupid KTM Super Duke R. Well, I say stupid, it's not stupid, it is epic. But the reason I'm calling it stupid is because I'm 59 years old. I'm not the most supple person in the world. A few aches and pains. Most of the time I get out of bed in the morning and think, oh yeah, I didn't have that yesterday. That's a new one. Brilliant. Add that to the list. So yeah, what I'm saying is this bike is probably, as you're all thinking, is more suitable for somebody of a younger age, a bit more of a hooligan 30-year-old or whatever. Yeah. So at 59 years old, you're like, mate, you know, stick to your GS, go and have your little cappuccino in Starbucks or wherever I'm supposed to go when I'm riding the GS, and leave the hooligan bikes to the young hooligans. Very, very flickable. It feels pretty light. It doesn't feel like all the weight's at the top and it's a job to throw it around. It just feels like it will kind of pretty much go where you want it to go on the road. The front end is so planted. This front end feels like it's like pushed to the ground, like it's got a lot of aero going on, and it's literally squashing the whole front to the end. It doesn't feel like it's on its nose, so you don't feel like you're sort of pitched forward on it. But yeah, it's confidence inspiring. What's it like going from first to second with a little bit of throttle? Slightly jerky, as you would expect. Oh dear, I'm burping me coffee now, my free coffee. I like the way the salesman called me sir today. David called me sir. Hello sir, take a seat sir, would you like me to get you a coffee? I was like, shut up you idiot. Get me the keys. Where do I sign? Been really looking forward to coming out on this though. So yeah, suspension really good. Really competent, really plush and premium feeling suspension. Handling, as I said, at these, I mean, I'm only faffing around in it. It's not like I'm going nuts. I mean, if you was to take this on the track, you could have a hoot on it, as you are aware by looking at all the other zillion videos on this particular bike. And these, and the brakes, the Brembo calipers, don't know what Brembos they are, I can't see from here and I'm not really looked. These Brembo calipers and the whole brake system with the Brembo master cylinder as well by the looks of it. Yeah, it's got the little Brembo symbol on it. They are exquisite. You just touch that, there's not a lot of fork dive on it, a little bit obviously, but you know, pretty much the right amount of fork dive. They're pin sharp. I think if you panic brakes, I just think what would happen, I'll be straight over the top, because they are literally boom, boom. Razor sharp handling, razor sharp brakes, planted front end. The wind, I don't really know yet, because I've really been over about 60 odd on this, haven't I? But it's a naked bike. Alright, it has got a screen, but the screen's like as, well, is that a screen? I don't know. I suppose it's classed as a screen, but it ain't really going to do it. I don't think my GoPro's big on that screen. But it's a naked bike. You want wind blast on a naked bike, otherwise it wouldn't be a naked bike for fair enough, would it? Riding position. This riding position is surprisingly good. I'm alright, I've only been on it 20 minutes, but pretty damn magnificent riding position. The seat's really comfy. It seems reasonably wide, this seat. I've not really studied it, I've just like plunked me backside on it. And being more of a hooligan bike as it is, the seat looks quite thin. It's not like a plush touring seat like on the GS, but it seems surprisingly comfortable. And I'm sitting just in the right position. My knees are not too badly tucked. I mean, they are pretty tucked, but not like being on my R1 where your knees are around your ear rolls. You just kind of, you know, at a nice sporty angle of knee. Bear in mind it'd be different if you sat on it if you're 5'10" and I'm 6'1". And I'm pretty upright as well. Again, I've got quite long arms, so I suppose if you're shorter with shorter arms. I know I watched, who was it? I think it was a Mist and Flyer. Hey kids, Mist and Flyer here, hope you're well. Yeah, Andy was doing a video on this bike. Again, it was a few years old. I was just looking what other people were saying before I got on this one. And he was saying that his a bit more eloquent than me, isn't he? I mean, I was going to say, oh yeah, I'm quite upright, or I'm quite forward. I think he was cantered a little bit forward, which I think in idiot language means he was leaning forward a little bit more, but he's a lot shorter than me. So again, riding position, you can say I'm pretty much upright, slightly forward, not a lot of pressure on the wrist, little bit going through my right hand, but I get that on my GS. It's just because I'm old and creaky. So yeah, the riding position is pretty good. And then you watch his video and he's slightly canter forward because he's a lot shorter than me. So riding position, if you're interested in one of these bikes or whatever, then it will be individual to you, that one. Wow. I don't know if this noise will do me head in after a while. Alright, where am I going now? Wellingborough, Bedford. Left. Gravel rail, gear me in third. It feels so rock steady, this thing. I am scared of it. I don't mind admitting it. Then I was like, oh, just like open it out in third, just a quick, and then I find myself doing the half throttle again, thinking, oh god.